Hello guys, how are you all doing? So each month I upload a channel update, and this time round I am looking for your feedback on a couple of different things. Quickly go over what I've been doing the last month or two. So primarily I've been focusing on Command & Conquer Remastered. We're now done 160 levels in that game, and we have finished all the official missions and the expansions and everything. I'm not yet ready to continue on to Tiberian Sun. Tiberian Sun is one of my favourite games, but I want to go into it fresh. But I am a little bit burnt out at the moment after that many levels in a real-time strategy game. But people were really responding positively to that, so I want to kind of keep it going in some form. One idea I had was to start looking at some of the user-created levels. I think it's fantastic the way that they have included the map editor and kind of Steam Workshop integration and what have you. And I have seen some pictures of what look like really fun levels to play. So if there was any interest in that, please let me know. I have maybe a handful of missions downloaded already, and I'm thinking of recording and giving some thoughts, and maybe making that like a semi-regular series on the channel. Maybe once or twice a week, maybe upload a new level. If I do choose to do that, if you guys are interested, I would like to know in what form you want those videos to be, because some of the levels could be much longer than anything in the traditional campaigns, or at least kind of on par with those final levels that took me more or less an hour. I don't necessarily want to record the entire video just as a kind of blind let's play, if you will. I'm more interested maybe in doing a review, becoming like a review series, try and highlighting some of the better levels that are out there created by the community, and maybe keeping it to 5 to 10 minutes. Let me know if I choose to go down that route. I might not, obviously I'm not going to show the entire playthrough that I did, but maybe some of the highlights within the level, talk about different aspects I enjoyed and what didn't work and what have you. I'm also maybe thinking of doing a couple other special videos, so maybe a video going back to my chronological mission order that I created last year, and instead of rewriting that as a document to post online, create a video including all the cutscenes, integrating that kind of renegade playthrough I did to complete the story. I'd also maybe had a couple other smaller ideas along that line. You might see those pop up in August. But I don't necessarily want to do exclusively Command & Conquer going forwards. That was never my intention when I created the channel. It was always just something fun, hobby for me to do. Revisit some of the old games I used to love and enjoy as a kid. Really, like before I started doing videos on this channel, I had stopped playing video games, completely fallen out of love with them, and it had been years since I really kind of sat down to do anything. Since starting the channel, I have gone through so many of my favorites, and I've enjoyed that aspect of it, and I want to keep that going. So what I want to ask is what I should move on to next. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is put on screen the list as it has become known, at least to me. This is a document I created before I uploaded the first video at the start of last year, and it has steadily grown, but I am also steadily making my way through it, and there are an absolute ton of games. I think it's like 150 entries on the list. Now I'm going to post a link in the description of this video to this list. I'll let you have a look through it if you're interested. So in the second half of the list there, you'll see that a number of games are marked with ready in that progress column, and what that essentially means is a note to myself saying that I could begin recording that tomorrow if I chose to, and that's where I'm looking for your input. Like I said, when I started this, it was mostly just for me. It didn't really matter whether anybody was watching along or not. It was a way for me to get back into gaming, and it worked in that respect. But now that people are watching, I do want to provide you with something that is of interest. Now there's a whole range of different games on that list that I previously mentioned, and there are some that I really do want to play, really looking forward to, but for one reason or another I'm not yet able to, or wanting to do them at the moment. So for example, like the Uncharted series I'd love to play, never have done before, but I don't simply own the console to do so. I'd also love to play the Witcher games, however I've got 8 books for the Witcher series sitting on my shelf over there. I'm finishing off another series of books entirely at the moment, and I don't want to play the games until I've read all the books. So yeah, have a look through. Feel free to make other suggestions as well. Maybe there's some games that I have not thought of to put on the list. Like I said, it's constantly expanding. If there's a particular game you think I'd enjoy, or you'd enjoy watching me play, then please feel free to suggest it. So yeah, quick recap then. Suggestions on community-made maps for Command & Conquer Remastered. Like I said, I have a handful I think I'm ready to record. How would you like those videos to be organized though? More of a review format? Would you be more interested in seeing me kind of play through them and just experience them for the first times in their entirety? Let me know. And on the other hand, what games would you like me to play? In August, I'm actually really busy. I'm not going to have as much time to record, so I'm asking in preparation for September in reality. But the way I think it will work is I will take all your suggestions, and then closer to September, I'll upload another video with maybe like a short list of 3 different things, and then whatever gets the most interest at that point is what I'll start on in September. Anyway, thank you very much for all your comments and views over the last couple months. Really enjoyed interacting with you all. And I hope you'll stick around, and I hope that I will continue to entertain you guys.